Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Asia and I'm a zero-based budgeter, which means that I take all of my income and I assign each dollar a purpose for my overall goal of tracking my spending, getting out of debt, and creating wealth. In today's video, I'm going to be going through all of my expenses that I paid for using my credit card, and I'm going to be unstuffing my cash envelopes to pay myself back and make a credit card payment to balance everything out. So if that sounds interesting, definitely stay tuned. So first I'm going to start out with my expense tracker, and these are the expense trackers that I use from Happy Planner. They're little inserts that I got from Amazon, I believe. Yes, I got them from Amazon, and every time I make a purchase, I will write down the date, the amount of the purchase, the envelope that it would come out of, and then the store or wherever I purchased something from. And pretty much I either do it, at the time of purchase, or I'll just go through my credit card app and I will just write down all the expenses that are pending or that have gone through during that time period, and I'll just keep track of it that way. And pretty much the things that I have going on my credit card or automatic payments of like subscriptions and any bills that I have reoccurring that I know the amount, I will just have it auto pay onto my credit card and save the money in my envelopes, and then this time of the month I'll just go and pull that money out and then make that credit card payment. And it's beneficial to me just because it's sometimes more convenient to have it on auto pay, so I don't have to worry about like running and unstuffing my envelope and depositing the money and then making the payment. I just know that it's there and it's paid on time. And then also it would be on a credit card that is getting some sort of rewards. I believe I get 1.5% or 2% back with each transaction. Yeah, I gotta double check that. So let's just get started with going through my expenses. Like I said before, it's usually if I am usually these are just auto payments that I have for my subscriptions or any bills that I have that I know that are coming out each time, the same time each month. I'll have them on auto pay. Or if I'm like somewhere and I don't have my cash envelope with me, I'll just swipe my card. Or if I'm getting gas, like this is just anytime I'm using my card and I know I have the cash there, hopefully. And so yeah, this is very convenient when it comes to like if I don't have my cash available to me, but it can get a little tricky because I can overspend because I don't physically have the envelope with me unless I know in my head like how much I have there and how much I can spend. So if you've seen other videos where I unstuffed, usually I will put money into my debt envelope as well, just in case if I run a little over on one of these categories. And I pretty much will, the balance from that. You'll see once I get started. You'll see where I'm going with this, and yeah, we'll just get started. So pretty much I just go through the list, write the category or the envelope it should come out of, add all of those up so that I know how much to pull out of each envelope, and then I will just pull from that amount. Then depending on if I had enough to pull or not, I will know how much I'm off or how much I've overspent in whichever area. So that's what's beneficial about keeping them in categories, just knowing, where I have came in budget and where I've gone out of my budget. So the first one is groceries, and that's $6.60. Next one is subscriptions, and I'm just leaving a little bit of space just to add the other amounts. $4.50 for TubeBuddy. Groceries / dining, I'll just put it under I'll put it under groceries. Amazon, I'm not sure. See, in this area, I didn't put where it came from. I'll have to go back and look for that. Right now, I will just put it under, that's tricky. We'll come back to it. And then I'll see. Dining is $36.71. Dining again, so I'm adding $14.31. Dining again, I'll add 1188. Subscriptions, it's also up there, adding 16. Dining again, 1938. Subscriptions again. This is like, it got me for a second time. I have Savage X Fenty subscription, and I usually cancel it before or skip it before the 6th, but I missed out on it this month again, so I had to pay the subscription fee, which is $49.95, and then I pretty much get to like shop on their site, but I didn't want anything, so I ended up getting some things, and I for sure have to skip it this month so I don't end up having to pay that again. But yeah, so that's what that is. Spotify at $9.99. Dining again at, where's dining? Oh, did I put these in the wrong spots? Sure did. Subscription $49.95 and $9.99. Dining at $20.72. Oops. Dining again at $3.30. Subscriptions $6.60 for Amazon Prime. Showtime, which I need to cancel. I finished watching Black Monday, which is such a good show. If anybody wants something to watch, it's really cool. It's funny. It's like not necessarily a comedy, but it's got its funny parts. It's got Don Cheadle and Regina Hall. Super funny. Should check it out if you haven't seen it. Crib is $9.35. Crib again, which that's right there. This expense, $131.16, is a tricky one. I went to Big Lots. I don't know, you know, because I went in there thinking that I had like all of the money, and I just got all of the things. I got like batteries just like loaded up on. I went down every aisle. I don't know who I thought I was. I was just, you know, getting all of the things and anything that I, you know, just loading up on things, because I was just like, oh, this is cheap, and it ended up being $130, and I think I only planned to spend about like 50 or 60. So we'll see how we end up at the end of this. I think I might be over budget for this month, but we'll see. We'll learn our lessons and move forward from there. We won't beat ourselves up too badly, but yeah. So next is storage. 145. 145. And the street sweeping ticket was $70.59. I remember in one of my videos, I put that aside in my debt envelope, so that should be there. Subscriptions, again, is $12.50. $7.99. Car insurance. Sorry guys, this is so messy. I'm just trying to get through this video before the kids wake up too. It's pretty late at night. I don't want them to wake up and I'm not there. They're pretty used to me sleeping next to them, and then if they wake up, it's just going to be a long night for me. Dining again. Yeah, I went crazy this month. Dining again, $7.70 at McDonald's. I actually used my my points with Savage X Fenty, and this ended up being the tax and the shipping and stuff. So I ended up spending $24 anyway. So out of clothing, $24.09. Then out of Ryan's envelope, I had to pay for his certificate, his birth certificate, $59.50. Then dining again at $30.95. So that is all the spending. Sorry, it's so ugly. I usually would go through another way to do this, just, you know, instead of writing it all like this, you can highlight all of the like items. Like you can have groceries will be green, subscriptions will be red, or, you know, dining will be yellow and gas will be a certain color, whatever. And then you can just go and add up all of the like colors. That's what I do. Next, I'm going to pretty much just add up each category and see how much I need to pull from my envelopes. So groceries is $6.60. Subscriptions is
$4.50 plus 16 plus $49.95 plus $9.99 plus $6.60, $9.99 again plus $12.50 plus $7.99.
that comes to $117.52, which is pretty much $118. I need to pull out. Oh, I did groceries twice. So see, I'm getting all twisted. $12.12 plus $6.60 is $18.72. So, and then for dining,
is 36.71 plus 30.95 plus 14.31 plus 11.88 plus 19.38 plus 20.72 plus 3. Oops. 3.3 plus 10.57 plus 7.70.
and I spent $155 this month in eating out. And see, this is also good just to kind of like check yourself before you wreck yourself, okay? Because this is not my budget. I know I didn't have that in there, but you know, this is all, you know, I came on here just to do it anyway, just to show that, hey, things don't always like work out according to your budget, and you just literally just move and grow and like recognize for the next month, you know. Crib. Oh, and sorry if it's loud outside. I live on a busy street. I live near a couple bars and they're wild and out right now. I can hear them. Don't know if you guys can, but I really am sorry about it if you hear them. And I think my neighbor's having a party. So didn't invite me, but that's cool. I'm just the mom next door. So crib should be $9.35 plus $131.16, which is a total of $140.51. And then the rest are pretty much just there. So instead of writing it back all out, I'm just going to use this. I'm being very messy today. I really hope you guys will just bear with me. So I'm going to tuck these away, move my calendar away, and this is my little gauge of what I need to actually pull out, and then we'll just go from there. So for storage, which is going to come out of my sink, or actually it's in my bills. A lot of these are in my bills, and that's why I move them to my bills, because I know that, you know, there's a certain amount that needs to be in there, and I need to just be pulling it each month because it's already on auto pay. A lot of my bills, except for my utility bills, are on auto pay. So we're going to storage, which is here. I need to get 145. And there's 50, 70, 90, right? 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 140, 141, 142, 143, 144, 145. And I'll put this 3 back in there and move forward. And I'll just check this. I'll just, you know, put 145. That just shows that, oops, 145. That shows I pulled the exact amount that I needed. The storage was in my sinking funds, which is in debt. It should be in my debt folder. I put aside $70. So for this one, I'll put 70. Moving on, so let me just check this that I did it. Car insurance is next. It will be in my bills envelope or bills folder. And it's the blue one. Car insurance. I need $61. I have 20, 40, 60, 61. There we go. Put the rest in there, which is $20, $30, $35. And this is done, and I pulled 61. Oops. What's next is clothing, which will be in my sinking funds. holiday, car care, home, boutique, clothing. Okay, so clothing has a total of, and like before, like these folded ones are ones that I know I've spent. Like I remember I spent the the $24 for Savage X Fenty, so I took 25 and I folded it just so I know that it's in there and it's actually spent. So 25 is what's pulled. This one's done. Moving on to Ryan. And then for clothing, I'm putting $2 back in there. Then baby boy, I need to pull $60 out of here. He has a tracker. That means this money is in the bank already for him. And I will just pull, I don't have the amount. So, oh wait, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56. I'll come back to this one. Let me see if I have any change in any other ones. Don't have it there. Don't have it there. Oh, I can just pull it back out of here. That's what I'll do. She can do math. I swear she can. So I need to pull it out of here for Ryan. I need 60. So here is 50, 70. I'll pull 10 out. So that makes 60 I put in. So I'm putting back in Ryan's. He's got his $100 tracker, 120, 130, 131, 132, 133, 134, 135, and $136 back in there. And actually there's more than that because in my, this is in the Ally account. And Ally allows you to take your full balance and separate it into buckets. And one of the buckets is for Ryan. And I had all the money in all the different buckets, but there's like my core savings, which is just the savings that's in there, the full amount that's in my savings without being in a bucket. And there was $100 in there, so I just transferred that over into his account. So he actually has two, like, so there should be an extra tracker here, which I'm gonna go on and add now, so I know that it's in there. They're in here. I'll just grab a $100 tracker. So I know he has now in his Ally, in the Ally account, he has 100, 200, 220, 230, 231, 32, 33, 34, 35, 236 left in there. And I'll update my trackers at another time. I probably should just do them now, but I don't want this to be crazy long. So that is taken care of. $60 done. Now where it's getting tricky is groceries. I never put aside money for groceries because I have the PEBT card, and yeah, so I don't do that, but I need to start doing that because I think this is some sort of, they either made a mistake and charged me where they shouldn't have, which I'm gonna get into that, or I'm gonna check them for that, but if they didn't, then there's some sort of a fee that I need to be paying because I usually do Amazon Prime or Amazon grocery. Don't know what it's called. It's really convenient if you don't want to leave your house, and they take EBT, so it's pretty nice. But either way, I only put aside $2 because I caught that on the tail end of the month, and now I need to start being able to put some cash towards the little fee if there is a fee. I'm going to check into that, but either way, I only got $2, so I'm going to put the 2 there. I'm going to mark 2 here, and then once I'm done, I'll do the difference and show you guys what I do. So next is subscriptions, and that's in my bills. So subscriptions, and I know it might be a little under, only because I didn't expect to pay that Savage X Fenty. I've only got 20, 40, 60, $80 here, and it should be 118. So that's the reason why. So I'm going to put the whole 80 there, and that one's done, this one's done, and I'm just going to mark 80 there. Then close this on up. Next is dining, which I don't know what I thought. I don't know who I thought I was, but oh, you know what? Some of this dining, I have $30 in my bank account that so, you know, sometimes when I purchase food, I'll I'll pay for the food on my card, then I will have, like, you know, either my kid's dad or whoever I'm eating with, like, give me their money, and I've just paid for it with my card. So I know I have $30, which isn't a lot, but 30 going towards this. So I still went over, but it's still a little bit more to add to this. So 30, 50, $70. So I have to make a note to myself to add the $30 from my bank account to put towards this. So actually $70 is going for dining that I've unstuffed. This dining is done. And then lastly, crib is 140. And I know I was going to take some from crib and some from home goods, because I did a mixture of, like, you know, I did toiletries and stuff, and then I also got like some fixtures and stuff for the house. So crib has how much? Crib has 15. Yeah, Asia did not do good this month. So just showing you guys the flaws and all, you know, but we're going to pick up where we left off and do better next month. So 10, 15, 16, 17, 18 is coming out of crib. And let's see how much I have in home goods. And home goods has 20, 40, 60, 70, 75. So I will add it to this. And then, so what we have that we're pulling from home goods and crib is 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 91, 92, and $93 all together. So we're pulling 93, and that's done. And like I was saying before, what I'm going to do now, let me just show you. What I'm going to do now is basically go down the list and get the difference of what I did, what I'm not stuffing, to know what amount I'm off. So this one's good to go, good to go, good to go, good to go. Right here, I should have stuffed $18 or $19, and I only stuffed 2. So 19 minus 2 equals $17. So I'll just use the back of this one. So this is the amount I'm off by. So $17 there. I'll mark that one off. I should have been stuffing 118. I stuffed 80. 118 minus 80 equals $38. That's for subscriptions, and that's like pretty much the amount of the Savage X Fenty. I know where I went wrong with that one. Dining, I should have stuffed 155 or 150. Wait, I should have stuffed 156. I stuffed 70, so the difference is $86. Here, the crib, I should have stuffed 141, and I actually stuffed 93 for a difference of $48. So, you know, at this point, I have gone over right here for groceries. I know what I did wrong. I should have been saving some sort of, you know, fees, you know, budget for that. And then for subscriptions, I definitely need to be canceling my subscription for Savage X Fenty, or just keeping up with skipping it each month. because that's what that is. Dining, I just thought I was balling this month and like did a little bit too much when it came to eating out. And the crib, I definitely know that was at Big Lots with getting all of the different toiletries and going down every single aisle like I was Mrs. Ballin', but I'm on an actual budget. But we're gonna fix that for next month. So from there, I just take this total of 17 plus 38 plus 86 plus 48. So I am off my budget by $189. That's actually a lot. And what I would normally do, and what you can do because it's your money, however you feel fit, if you're in the situation, like I would normally, I have that debt envelope that I would just each week I would budget a little bit of money into there just to account for stuff like this if it were to happen. Or I can go into another envelope and, you know, pull from there. Like there was some extra money in my phone envelope that I didn't need until next month. You know, I could go and borrow from another envelope, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to borrow from Paul. I'm not going to beg from Peter to pay Paul. Wait, is that, it's a saying similar to that. My mom used to always say it, but like, I'm not going to rob Peter to pay Paul. Yeah, not going to do that. I think that's what it is. Either way, I'm just going to know what I did this month, recognize it, don't do it again, and realize that my credit card is going to be, my balance is going to go up by this amount for this statement, for this month's statement. And I have to recognize that I need to pay more next month to get it back down. So with that said, I'm going to organize this money and count how much I have to go and make a credit card payment with, because I need to at least keep the balance as low as possible, because my goal is to get it back down to zero so that each month I'm just getting back to my normal, which is using my card and paying it off, using it and paying off, because that's the best way to go. So I don't pay any interest at all. Alrighty, so I recognize an extra 50 in there, so I can try to count it. Yeah, I'm gonna try to count it with the 50 in there. It's gonna be a struggle, but let's go on and do it. We got 50, 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 270. We're not gonna do this. Let's just stop playing with ourselves. Let's put that to the side. There's 100, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 500, right? 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 500, 1, 2, 3, 4, 500, 550, 55, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, and $76. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 76. So I'm going to the bank and paying a total of $576 on my credit card, and I just know for next month I will do better. I need to budget a little bit more towards, I could, basically budget a little more towards these areas that I went over, or just keep an eye on my spending. And I just got to do what I got to do, because right now I'm on such a slim budget. Even though I have one more month left, I am still on maternity leave, so I need to keep an eye on my budget and try to stay within the realm of everything. But yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for watching my video, liking, commenting, subscribing. I really, really, truly appreciate each and every one of you for sticking along with me on my budgeting journey. And if you like this type of content, definitely give my video a thumbs up and consider subscribing down below. And again, I truly appreciate you tuning into my content, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.